We are recording on my new camera. Sorry, I'm going to be looking over at my viewfinder quite a bit during this video. You guys have been with me through so much. I appreciate your patience, but we are trying out my new camera because my old camera was starting to act real funky. I don't know if you guys caught that vlog, but it was just on its way out anyway. It was really old and it was time. It was time. So now here we are with a new camera, which is completely different, and I've been playing around with this probably for about 2 or 3 weeks now. So anyway, I hope the sound is good. I hope the the picture is good. I just did a whole bunch of test shots, so we should be fine. Mercury in retrograde is ending today, so I think we're good. All right, we're gonna be trying some new makeup today. If you guys caught my last PR haul, I got a bunch of new makeup in. I also purchased a couple things from Chanel that I am excited to try, and and some other things actually from a previous PR haul. Anyway, let me show you what we'll be getting into so you can see if you're interested in this video. We're gonna be trying the new By Terry Brightening CC Foundation. They sent me 3 shades, so we'll be able to kind of take a look and see which one suits me best. If you use me as a shade reference, I think this will be good information for you. I have a bunch of lip products to play with. I've got the new Jones Road Lippy Sticks. These look like tinted fancy chapsticks, if you will. I also have some tinted balms from Bare Minerals. That looks exciting. I've got this Lip Softy from Tower 28. All of these are just lightly tinted, so they'll be easy to just kind of try on and take off. And I'll give you my first impressions thoughts, of course. What else do I have in here? Oh, I've got a Victoria Beckham mascara. This is one that... Sorry, I'm trying to think if this is new or they just sent it to me. So it's Vast Lash. We're going to be trying that out. I've got the new Natasha Denona High Gen highlighters. There's a much longer name to them, but they're basically highlighters. And then I've got the Laura Mercier, the brand new pressed translucent powder. I have the Pat McGrath under eye powder. This is in that new shade Baby Pink. Right there, so we can use the Laura Mercier all over. We can use that under my eyes. I also have a Farah Humidi foundation, but I think you can also use it as a concealer. So I am excited to try that out. I've been meaning to try that out for a while now. And then my order from Chanel just came in, so let's open this up. Oh, look at this beautifully packaged Chanel box. I just love it so much. Oh, some #1 samples. So I actually ordered this from the Miami store. You guys know I work with Gio there, who's wonderful. He's always kind of poking me when something new comes in, which is so great because it's really hard to keep track of. But he let me know that they had the Le Beige Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder. This comes in a few different shades. I got it in light coral. This is the oversized compact. It has like the stripes. Hold on, let me just open it up. Here's the Le Beige cover. And oh, I love this. It's a face palette with a highlighter, bronzer, and blush. Do you guys remember when these were so popular? I want to say, I don't know, like Tom Ford had that one that was so popular, I don't know, 6 years ago. I feel like these were so popular. I love them so much because they're so great to travel with. And I feel like they haven't been making them quite as often. They also came out with new single shadows. So these are the Ombre Essentiel shadows. I just picked up 2. I couldn't quite figure out in the picture that he sent which was the absolute best that he could do. But it was, it was just hard when you can't see the shadows in person. So I got Jade, Facette, and Brune Talpa. Anyway, we'll open those up when we get to eyes. So that's what we'll be playing with. So much new stuff. Let me get myself situated here. We can get started. Okay, am I still recording? Let's roll up these sleeves here. And let's start with foundation. So the By Terry Brightening CC Foundation. They sent over 2N, 2C, and 3N. So kind of them. So here is 2N, which was the shade that I thought would work best for me. But it is quite light. So let me take a look at 3N. Here is 3N. Oh yeah, I definitely see that it's darker. There's 2N. So 2N, 3N. Let me just pull out 2C while we're at it. Oh, how interesting. This one actually looks much deeper. Oh, wow. Okay, you know what? Let me just pump out a little bit of each on my hand, and then I think that'll be a better way to tell the difference. So before I spread them out, I've got 2N, 2C, and 3N. So there, 2N, 2C, and 3N. I'm gonna try 2N right down here. I think that's a little like white. Yeah, I think that's a little bit too pale. Let's try the 2C. You know, the 2C is actually, it's kind of warm. It's peachy. I think the 2C may actually be the best. And then here is 3N, which I think looks a little too warm. I'm gonna go with 2C. Wow, that is not what I expected, but yeah, I think that one is looking the best. Okay, while I am applying this, I just wanted to read up a little bit about it on their website. So this is a hydrating serum foundation. It is ultra sheer with a glowy finish. So I'm applying it with a brush. And again, I've decided on 2C. And I'm using this Refer brush that it's BO2. I'm not sure if they actually put this into production. They send me a lot of test brushes, and yeah, I have a hard time keeping up with all of their stuff. They have so many great products. Anyway, so this is 2C, and this foundation is supercharged as a serum, as lightweight as a skin tint, delivers glowy, youthful looking skin. It blurs imperfections, smooths features, and even skin tone while letting natural beauty shine through. It's available in 24 shades, crafted with 90% naturally derived ingredients. There are actives such as regenerating Japanese rose extract. And I'm just putting it on half of my face so we can check out what the difference is. There's moisturizing skin booster complex enriched with aloe vera, phytosqualane, and shea butter, as well as brightening niacinamide. I love the sound of all of this. So I applied it to this side and not to this side. I do think it's very blurring. What do you guys think? Obviously I see some coverage or whatever, but I feel like my skin looks really soft on this side. 24-hour hydration and radiance boosts instantly the skin hydration level by 51%. Let's see, lightweight coverage, sheer, glowy finish. Oh my gosh, I ended up on some foreign site. It is 62 pounds. Let's see what that is in dollars. It is $79, and this bottle is 1 fluid ounce. This is a really beautiful glass bottle, by the way, with a pump top, if you guys missed that. Okay, so 2C applied to this half of my face. I think it's a good shade for me. I'm glad I went with that. I think the 2N would have been too light, and the 3N was a little bit too warm. All right, I'm going to apply it to the rest of my face here, and I pumped out 2 pumps, and I'm still going with it. So I think 2 pumps for maybe 2.5 pumps for my whole face is enough. Yeah, quite nice. I like how smooth it looks, and the glow is not, it's not too much. It's like a nice kind of soft satin glow that I'm seeing on my skin. I love it so far. Okay. All right, that's the Brightening CC Foundation from By Terry. Very exciting. Gosh, when I saw that announcement for that new product, I was like, oh my God, what? I love all of the Brightening CC things, like the serum, as you guys know, I love. Oh, I should mention this has a little bit of that By Terry rose fragrance, like they have in the Brightening CC serum. It's here. It's not quite as strong as it is in the serum. It's definitely a little bit lighter in the foundation, but it is there, just so you guys know. All right, next, let's try this Farah Hamidi foundation, but as concealer, because this is a cream foundation and comes in this gorgeous metal compact that is refillable. And here is the product. They did send me a refill of creme, which I believe is a little bit lighter than Burr, which is what is in this compact. So I may end up using this guy. All right, so the 2 products in here are meant to be like mixed together, and like to create basically like the coverage that you want. So I'm reading off of the Violet Gray site. The two formulas in this compact are designed to be mixed and layered to your heart's content. Apply the Shine Balm as a primer, which is the product on top, the smaller one. And then you're to mix it into the Smooth Veil Soft Matte, which is this bottom one, for a glowy finish, or apply it to high points of the face as a highlighter. Because I already have foundation down, I'm just gonna use that matte product, the one at the bottom. I'm not gonna mix it around too much. And they did also send me their buffer brush, so I'm gonna use that to apply, which is this guy right here. It's angled, and it comes out a little bit, almost like a half circle. Actually, it looks like one of the pants in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up a little bit from the bottom half here. Just gonna apply right over the dark areas. You don't need much of this product by itself. It is kind of concentrated. I guess it is, meant to be mixed in with this. But I think by itself, it's quite a bit of coverage, which is nice. Okay, so there it is with the shade Creme. Oh, I think that looks nice. Kind of brightened up everything. It's very pretty. Okay. I love how simple it is to use all of Farah Homidi's products, like her lip palette and this, like super, super simple. Okay, now, ooh, powder. So let's play with this Pat McGrath, this blurring under eye powder in their new shade Baby Pink. Let me get a pair of scissors. I was hoping they had a little notch in there, but they don't. I'm also trying desperately not to get any of these sequins anywhere. It's like a sick game, Pat McGrath. Okay, oh no. There's one. And Pat McGrath also sent over a brush. This is their Divine Blush Brush. So I think this is a good one for under the eyes. Maybe a little big. We can try it. Here is the blush brush. Let's take a look at this powder. Like a baby pink. It is whiter than a lot of the promo pics. The promo pics really kind of up the pink of it. Can you even see it on the... There it is swatched, if you can even see it. All right, let me pick up just a little bit. It's very soft. That really cooled down that whole area. It's not very sheer. I think you have to be very careful with this powder. Definitely mattifying, of course. Oh, that's nice though. But yeah, only if you have pale, cool tone skin is this going to work. This isn't a very sheer product. It does a nice job mattifying without making it look too dry though, which is nice. I know many of you are probably going to ask me if I prefer this to the Westman Atelier Pink Bubble. I prefer the Westman Atelier. I can tell already. This is a little bit more mattifying. It's just a little bit more intense. It's a little bit visible, a little bit more visible than the Pink Bubble. All right, so that is the Pat McGrath. And then let's try the new Laura Mercier Translucent Press Setting Powder Ultra Blur. And they sent over the shade Translucent. I believe they have three different shades. Let's try this out. So it comes in this compact, which almost looks like a cushion foundation compact, but just has the powder up top and then the sponge underneath. I guess you can use it wet, which I'm not gonna do. Once you wet powder, it makes it a lot thicker, a lot thicker with a lot of coverage. I'm just gonna continue using the Pat McGrath brush. Put it on my cheek here. Let's apply some to my nose. I think I like this more than the loose powder. I'm actually not the biggest fan of the Laura Mercier loose setting powder. The cult favorite, the iconic product from Laura Mercier that everyone loves. I just find it to be a little bit heavy, a little bit too drying, a little bit too serious of a powder for me. This is nice, probably because it's in pressed form, that I can pick up very little, just like a hint. And it's not super duper soft. There isn't a ton of kick up or anything. So this is working out for me. I was a little bit nervous about trying this. right? Not too dry, just slightly mattified. All right, okay. Oh, Mercier, loving that. All right, now, ooh, let's play with the Chanel face palette. So again, this is the Healthy Glow Sun-Kissed Powder in Light Coral. And I'm gonna use this center shade for bronzer. And I'm gonna use, let's see, what brush should I use? I guess I'll use this jumbo bronzer brush from Sonia G. It's a little bit big to just get in the middle here, but I think I can do it. Oh, let me do some swatches, sorry. Ooh, pretty. The blush over here has a little bit of a golden sheen to it. The bronzer looks like a very soft satin, and the highlighter actually looks pretty subtle. Ooh, very nice. Okay, let's get this bronzer on me. I just hope it's not too warm. There's a little bit of fragrance, very little. Okay, I just applied the bronzer here. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. It's a little bit on the warmer side, but I think that's nice for the summertime. It is quite pigmented. I feel like I have to really blend this out. I got like a dollop of it. Do you see it? Like the bronzer right here. Ooh, nice. I like it. I like it. Thumbs up. I feel like my complexion looks healthy. Healthy and not Oompa Loompa-ish, so that's good. Oops. All right, and for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use the blush down here. I've got my Sonia G soft buffer brush that I'm gonna use. Now, I will say, I don't think Chanel has like broken the mold by creating this, but I just love these face palettes because I think they're so convenient. I can just take out one product or travel with one palette and I've got my entire cheek situation, and all you need at this point is maybe some mascara and lip gloss, you know, and your base product or whatever. But in terms of color products, I think it's great, and sometimes the bronzer comes in very handy if you just want to use like do a simple eyeshadow look or something. It's great. I just love, you guys know how much I love face palettes. All right, so there's the blush. Very pretty. And then for highlight, I'm gonna do the highlight from here on one cheek, and then I'll use the Natasha Denona on the other. So I'm gonna use my Sonia G Fan M brush for the Chanel. Put it right here on my right cheek. Yeah, very nice, really subtle. I think a few years ago I was using a really subtle highlight. I don't even remember which highlight, but I do remember a comment someone made. They were like, oh, finally a highlight for adults or something like that. And I was like, okay, if you want to think of it that way. But that's what I would call this highlight. It's a highlight for adults because it's a little bit more subtle. It's not quite as va-va-voom as a lot of highlights can be. I get the feeling actually that the Natasha Denona may be one of those. So let me pull out light. So the three other shades, let me swatch them for you. So here are the 4 shades. So here's light, here is medium. I would say these pretty much work for lighter skin tones. This one's just cooler, more neutral. This one's kind of warm. You can see the yellow in there. This one is dark, and then this one is number 4, deep. So light, medium, dark, deep. So I'm gonna take this Fan A brush from Sonia G and go into light. And I'm applying to my left cheek here. So yeah, this is, I would say, quite a bit shinier than the Chanel. It is pretty glowy, but you know, I have to say, it's not like, wow, you know, like in your face. It's actually, it's quite restrained for Natasha Denona. I feel like, I don't know, I would assume like maybe based on her shadows that her highlight would be really, really bright, but this is nice. This is really, really nice. Okay. I just love a good, you know, I had fallen out of like my highlighter love for a while. I just felt like, oh, it's so much, and do I really want to be like shiny? And I think it's just the seasons. Once the like warmer weather comes, I just want to be like bronzy and shiny. Shiny maybe is not the right word, but you know what I'm saying. Glowy. I want to be bronzy and glowy. Oh, fun. Okay, so those are the highlights. Do I have any new eyebrow? I don't think so. Surprise, surprise. Benefit has not sent me any new eyebrow stuff. So I'm just going to use the wow. Talk, Michelle. The Precisely My Brow Wax from Benefit. This is the shade 3.5 that I got in hopes of getting one that was a little bit less warm because they had sent me 4.5. And I was like, it's a nice deep chocolate brown, but there's a little bit of warmth to it, which I don't like for my brows. So this one is a little bit cooler, but it's still not cool enough, I have to say. But it's better. It's definitely closer. And I do like the consistency of this product. Eyebrows are done. For eyeshadow, so I've got these new Chanel singles. I was going to play around with those addiction quads that I got in PR that I showed you guys in my last video, but I think I'm going to save that maybe for an entire addiction video or just maybe like a get ready with me because I'm really curious about these new singles from Chanel. Ombre Essentiel. So that is the name. Ombre Essentiel. Of course, I'll link to anything I can down below in my description box. But this is shade number 236 Brun Talpa. And this is a multi-use long-wearing eyeshadow. So, how did I choose? Ooh, I chose well. If this is not a Michelle color, I don't know what is. It's like a silvery taupe shade. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This reminds me of Cosmopolite from Dior. Okay, I just got really excited. And then the second shade that I got is 222 Jade Facette? I see a little accent there, so I don't know what to do with that accent. So this one I got because it had a slight greenish, ooh. Oh God, this is so pretty. Oh my God, look at that. It's like a minty, sagey, metallic green. Oh, that is fantastic. Okay, I am going to put that green color all over my lids because why not? I'm going to use my soft shader brush from Sonia G. Ooh, this is like that Prada green. Did you guys see my Prada haul? I got like a crocheted bag and they're downtown sneakers accented with like a light minty sagey. It's like that Prada green. And this is it. Oh, I love it. Ooh, it's so pretty. I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay. And I think the shadow actually performs really well. Applied nicely, no fallout. I'm so excited for these. I think I'm gonna have to order more shades. So let's try this Brun Talpa. And I'm just gonna use the flip side of this brush. I'm gonna go in to the outer corners. Wow. Oh, I like these shades. I like them together. Sometimes I'm not sure about green and brown together. I always think of like an Andes chocolate mint or like peppermint patty or something. But I think because this is such a frosty green and this brown isn't like a chocolatey brown, it's a taupier, silvery brown, I think it's okay. I don't immediately see peppermint patty when I look at this combo. You guys, I am very jazzed about these eyeshadows. These are really, really beautiful. And these colors are wonderful, especially if you like green. Let's move on to mascara. So I've got that Vast Lash from Victoria Beckham. Where did it go? Vast Lash Smudge-Free Volumizing Mascara. Now, one of the absolute, in my very humble opinion, one of my absolute least favorite, worst mascaras I ever tried was the collaboration that Victoria Beckham did with Estee Lauder. I think it was part of the second collaboration that they did. The mascara was so wet. Like you applied it and it was like you couldn't blink, otherwise you were gonna get it everywhere. And I don't even think it like totally set down. It was just a very messy mascara. I don't know if it was just me. I don't know if I got like a dud tube. I don't know what happened, but that was like terrible. It was a terrible mascara. So I'm hoping for better with this one. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. And then here is the Vast Lash Mascara Tube. Really pretty. I love this creamy color. And then here is, oh, it's kind of wet. Yeah. Here's the wand. So it's like a fluffy wand, slightly curved. I'm going to wipe off any excess here. Volumizing mascara, because I was going to say it's like really lengthening my lashes. Okay, it definitely starts off a little bit wet, but I can feel that it's already kind of sticky and it's setting down, which is nice. Really volumized well, I guess both of them, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's exciting. My lashes still seem fairly curled, which is also saying a lot. Not bad. All right, Victoria Beckham. Her stuff always just continues to surprise me how good it is. I guess I should stop being surprised at some point. Okay, eyeliner. I have these eyeliner pencils from Persona that I actually hauled probably 2 or 3 PR hauls ago, and they've been sitting behind me and I kept forgetting to use them. So anyway, we're going to use them today. They came out with 3 colors: stone, chocolate, and graphite. Here is stone. Ooh, I like stone. Stone is like a bronze. Slight metallic sheen to it. Okay, I'm just going to tight line. I almost made it through this whole video without landscapers. Do you hear the leaf blower? Sorry. These are 24-hour waterproof eyeliners. They're not applying to like my waterline very easily, and I remember hearing somewhere, kind of stating the obvious, if you have a waterproof pencil, it's not going to go on your waterline very easily because they're like repelling each other. And I feel like I'm seeing that a bit here, but I was able to get it right at the base of my lashes there and up here. You guys know how much I love a good bronzy eyeliner. So that's the new Persona one, semi-new, 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. Eye pencil, excuse me. And this is the shade Stone. Ooh, I love it. Okay, now for all of these lippies that I have, I've got the Jones Road Lippie Stick. Look at this guy. It looks like a fancy chapstick, doesn't it? So this is the shade Me. There it is right there. Let me try this on. Oh, there's a very slight mintiness to it. Not my favorite. I would definitely prefer no mint, no menthol, nothing mentholated on my lips, but it's very subtle. In fact, I think I smell it more than I feel it or taste it. I don't taste anything. Okay, so that is the shade Me. I really like it. It's a beautiful, beautiful nude shade, not too like rosy or peachy or anything. Oh, and it's nice. When I first applied this, it felt really thick, but it's definitely like melting down. Oh, it's nice. So that is the Lippie Stick from Jones Road. Let me remove this. Let's try one of these dewy lip gloss bombs from Bare Minerals. Let's try Friendship. I tried the shade Hope on during the PR haul, which was a nice like peachy color. So let's try this one. This is more of a deeper brownie shade. So there is Friendship. Much softer and much juicier and shinier than the Jones Road Lippie Stick. And this has a very, very slight, like fruity fragrance. Pretty. I like this. This feels really, really nice on the lips. Let me just do some hand swatches. That's Hope. You guys saw that. The other one that I kept is Dream from Bare Minerals. And I love this packaging, this brushed metal case. And then there's a color band for the different colors. Love that. So this Dream, ooh, looks like a dream. It is clear, but with a little something. You guys, this is like that Chanel Camellia lip product that I feel like I'm constantly searching for. So it looks like this in the tube, almost like a creamy French vanilla. And then it looks like highlighter for your lips. I'm going to take this off and try this on. Like it gives your lips that like milky, frosty finish. I love it. Ooh, I love this. Okay, this is Dream from Bare Minerals. Beautiful. Okay. And then I have something from Laura Geller. This is their Jelly Balm. It is jam-packed with nutrients, and this is in the shade In the Buff. So here is the Laura Geller packaging. And oh, this looks like a really pretty, more pinky shade. Let me take this off. This one feels and looks and acts the most like a lipstick. Not a highly pigmented, 24-hour wear, like matte lipstick, but more like a lipstick than any of these other ones. But it's soft, it feels nice. The texture isn't that thick or anything. It's pretty thin, very comfortable. All right, and last but not least, in terms of these gooey, lightly tinted lip products, Tower 28 sent me their Lip Softy. It's their tinted lip treatment. They sent me all of their original shades, and then to celebrate, I believe, 5 years, happy birthday Tower 28, they came out with Confetti Cake. And this is the packaging. So this Confetti Cake shade is this soft lavender shade. Yeah, here is the tube to give you an idea of the shade. There's the shade. So let me remove this Laura Geller and put on this Lip Softy. I do like these Lip Softies. The texture is really fun, and this packaging reminds me of my obsession with Carmex in high school. It always came in this tube, or it came in the little yellow tin cover little pot. Oh, I really like this light purple. I don't really do purpley lip shades, but I like them, especially if you want to keep a cool color story on your face. This is really pretty. And I like how subtle it is. Really nice. Really, really nice. Well, that's it, guys. Those are all of the new products that I can squeeze on my face today. I am loving this By Terry foundation. Every time I look in the viewfinder, it's like I like it more and more. I feel like my complexion, I know I have stuff on top, but I feel like my complexion overall is looking softer and softer and more blurred. It's incredible. Incredible. I love it. I'm going to leave a pinned comment just to let you know what has transpired throughout the day, if anything has changed, if I start to look a little too glowy, which we know happens. I have very, very dry skin, as most of you guys know out there. But anyway, everything I think was a smashing success. I really love the Chanel products, this mascara, the powders. I don't feel dry or crackly. Again, I have really dry skin, so that happens very easily. Feeling dry and crackly, and I don't at all. Those powders are really nice. All of the lip products are scrumptious. I really, really love the Bare Minerals ones. These are really nice. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so, so much for tuning in. Don't forget to check the description box if you're interested in any of these products. I'll link them down below. And don't forget to check my pinned comment letting you know how everything wore throughout the day. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.